Hey y'all, welcome back to another vlog. So I'm about to do my eyebrows. I have not done them in a while. I've been waiting for them to grow out fully. That's how I like to do them. I like to let them grow out all the way and then shape them up with a eyebrow razor. So I got this pack from the Dollar Tree, but you can get them from the beauty supply store pretty much everywhere now except for well, I ain't gonna say everywhere because my Kroger does not sell eyebrow razors. But there may be some that do. So how I like to do it is, I've got the Magic Shave on my chin. This is the second application. The first application, I think I made the formula too thin, and so nothing came off, okay? But we know it works, y'all, because we used it before, I think last week or a little bit. It's been about a week or so. I posted a video about it, but I didn't post that video the same day. I don't think I did, but it's been about a week or so, and I got a little bit of stubble, which normally I wouldn't mind if I didn't have gray hairs. Before I had gray hairs in my chin, I would get a little stubble and I wouldn't even worry about it. I would wait until it grew out fully and then remove it. But because I have gray hairs, I don't like the way it looks. It looks really, really weird. So anyways, how I like to do my eyebrows is because I wait so long to do them, I like to go in with a fresh razor. So this is the old one. And I just take my glasses right here. I just take the same pencil that I use to fill in my eyebrows, and that's basically what I do. So I fill in my eyebrows to how I like to wear them, and then I take the razor and then I get the excess hair around it. But before I let the razor touch my face, I put Vaseline over the hairs. I normally only just do the bottom. Sometimes I'll do the top, but I find that sometimes when you do the top, it kind of brings your eyes down. So I don't do too much to the top. I like my eyes to look up and open. So yeah. So basically I go ahead and I fill it in like I normally would do. I probably can't see, so let me get some lighting. And y'all, my eyebrows are already kind of thin, so that's why I like to fill them in. But I stopped going to get my eyebrows waxed years ago. It's something about the hot wax I can't do. It messes with my skin. And the last few times, some years ago when I went and got my eyebrows waxed, the last few times, it seemed like they took off too much. They would take off too much hair. And I've tried different technicians. You know, I've gone to different hair salons or beauty. Oh gosh, I can't talk. Hair salons or nail salons. Like if I've got my nails done, I might get my eyebrows waxed too while I'm there. But y'all, they always, I'm not gonna say they, but the last few times that I've gone, my eyebrows would be like so thin and I wouldn't like them. And then the very last time that I went, not only were they thin, but they were uneven. And girl, I can't be walking around with uneven eyebrows. And I feel like if I do them myself and I mess them up, then I'm okay with that versus I go pay the money to get them done and then they don't look right and then I'm mad that I spent the money. You know what I mean? So I've gotten used to doing them myself. And it works out just fine. If you've never done your own eyebrows before, you are gonna mess up a time or two before you actually like get the hang of it and get into like a flow. So don't worry about it. That's why they make eyebrow pencils and all that type of stuff to fill it in if you need to, if you mess up. So I'm putting Vaseline on the bottom. And how I like to do it is I start with the eye that I have the most trouble with. So which would be this eye. Because I'm right-handed, it's easy for me to take the razor and just go like this, and then it works out fine. But with this eye, because I have to go in this direction, it can be a little bit tricky trying to get it to match this eye as close as possible. So are they always an exact match? No. Okay, so I have distant cousin eyebrows all the time. Like, it's rare that I have twin eyebrows. Okay, all right, so I like to pull up right here, so there's like a little arch, and then I just go in. There we go. And wherever I see some extra hairs, that's where I put the razor. Like, you'll see where that little, yeah, so I'm just gonna go in and even that up. Now, is it gonna be perfect? No, okay? Of course not. But am I okay with that? Yes, okay? Like, I feel like to be okay with a lot of things when it comes to how we look, I feel like in order to get over some of our insecurities, we have to just be okay with it. We have to just say, you know what, I'm okay with it, you know? And then when someone else brings it up, then it doesn't bother you that much because you have accepted it yourself. You're like, okay, whatever. I've already acknowledged it, I've accepted it, so what you say to me doesn't hurt, you know? So when it comes to my eyebrows, when I first started doing them, I was nervous all the time, insecure, and I would get a little discouraged because I messed up a lot. But then I just stopped thinking too deep into it. I was just like, you know what? I'm okay if I mess up. They're my eyebrows, whatever. If someone brings it up, who cares, you know? And that goes with anything when it comes to ourselves. You have to learn to be okay with how you look, you know, how you dress, how you do everything, and not worry so much about what other people say, because people are going to be judgmental regardless, you know. I don't know how we just got into that, but yeah. So okay, so now that I've gotten to this point, what I like to do is go back in with the Vaseline so that I can clean it up a bit, because it's a little bit jagged. I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but I can. All right, so now I'm just going to stop talking so I can concentrate. Okay, so like I said, I normally don't do the top, but if I see that, you know, I've got like a random hair that just stands out, then I'll go ahead and do this little number here. I'll follow the eyebrow, but I don't go like this. I normally just go like this and boom, you know? So I'm just gonna do it just for the sake of to show you guys what I'm talking about. So you see how I just went up like that versus going down like that. I feel like when you're going down like that, it kind of pulls the eye down a little bit. So now that's pretty much it, y'all. I don't know if y'all can tell the difference. Like, you probably can't tell the difference in this camera, but just take my word for it, y'all. It looks better than what it was before I started. So all right, so because I've already washed my face and stuff, I'm not gonna wipe off the liner. It's pretty much gonna be just done for the day. But I am gonna kind of smooth it a little bit. So boom. And then every now and then I'll do this little right here, but not too much, y'all, not too much, okay? I did that one time, made a mistake and did it too much, and my eyebrows were so far apart. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna throw in some music really quick so that I can do this other brow. Okay, and just like that, we are done. You know, I had such a bad experience the first time I got my eyebrow waxed. The first time I got my eyebrow waxed, I just decided to try it out. I had never had my eyebrow waxed before, and I've never attempted to do it myself. And I went to this nail salon one day after work and decided to get them done. And y'all, the wax was way too hot. She was blowing on my face, and when she ripped the wax off, because that's what it felt like she ripped the wax off, y'all, no lie, I had a scar right here between my eyebrows. Like, the skin literally came off with the wax, and I didn't know it. And I remembered it was burning, but it was my first time, so I thought it was the wax still, like the, whatever, the after effects of it. Girl, so I go back to the bus stop because I didn't have a car at the time, okay? So I go to the bus stop, and my face is like still, it's like hot, you know what I mean? And so I take my mirror out and I look, and y'all, I had a big old, like, it was red right here. Like, you could see my skin, okay? I was so mad because I went to a nail salon that was supposed to be like high end or whatever, or like a luxury type of setup. Like, it was really, really nice on the inside. I should have took pictures, but I wasn't on social media then. But yeah, y'all, it was really nice on the inside. So I guess I kind of had like high expectations, like, oh, I'm gonna be leaving out of here and I'm gonna be looking the bomb. Girl, I looked a hot mess. I had this big old scar right here. It was like almost a perfect circle. It was so weird. And anytime I get like a scratch, a bruise, anything, it turns into a scab, and the skin around that area gets dark. So imagine me walking around with fresh waxed eyebrows, but this black scar about the size of like probably a dime in the middle of my eyebrows, like, y'all. And I didn't wear a lot of, well, I wore makeup, but I didn't wear a lot of foundation. I only wore a lot of eyeshadow. So y'all, I looked hella crazy, okay? I was so mad. And I did not get them waxed for a long time after that. And then I decided to just go ahead and get them waxed again. But y'all, that first experience of having my eyebrows waxed was, oh my gosh, it was ridiculous. And I couldn't even go back into the nail shop to say anything, because when I went outside to sit at the bus stop, and by the time I pulled my mirror out and I saw it, the bus was literally coming, and I was too far away from my house to miss the bus, and I had somewhere else to be. So girl, yeah, I was upset about that. I remember that. And I remember saying to myself, I'll never get my eyebrows waxed again, never again. But they were so cute though. I just had like this big old burn in the middle of my eyebrows. Girl, yeah, it's ridiculous. All right, so it's been about 10 minutes or so. I'm gonna, hopefully it comes off this time. If not, then I'll just wait until tomorrow. I'll give it 24 hours and then I'll do it again. So I'm hoping it doesn't fail me. It didn't fail me the first time. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Okay. Oh my gosh, because I was gonna be like kind of bummed out today if it didn't come off. Okay, so that's what it was. My formula, when I mixed it the first time, it was too thin and kind of watery almost. So this time it was more creamier. So that's what I have to just remember to do, is just make it more creamier. Okay, oh my gosh, y'all. I was gonna be a little bit disappointed today if this wasn't gonna come off. Okay, so fragrance of the day. Y'all, this feels so good. Fragrance of the day is this Calvin Klein's Endless Euphoria. It smells good, y'all. This is my purse. This was in my purse and I forgot about it, but I got it from Scentbird. I don't have a subscription with them anymore, but y'all, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, it is worth the subscription. I think it's like $15 a month, but you get to go in there and choose which perfume or cologne that you want to try, okay? And this is what it comes in. Well, when you get your first order, you'll get like one of these little thingamajiggies, and you just pop it in there and you'll be able to like throw it in your purse or whatever, and then you just, you know, spray it. And you could switch it out, but this is what it comes like. It's supposed to be like a 30-day supplies, but honestly, you guys, if you wear a lot of fragrances, you're not going to go through this in 30 days because of course you're going to be using your other fragrances, you know, along with it. So I've had that for months, honestly. And it smells really good. I decided to wear it today because it's been a while since I wore it, but not sponsored. You guys, if you want to try out fragrances, if there's like a, you know, if you go to Macy's and you see something and you're just curious on what it smells like, but you want to actually wear the fragrance, you don't want it to be sprayed on a piece of paper. And then, you know, if you want to actually wear the fragrance to see how it mixes with your body chemistry, I would suggest going with Scentbird. There is another company like it. I can't remember what the name of it is, but yeah, y'all. So, again, not sponsored, okay? But yeah, so they have a lot of men's fragrances too. Like my husband, he uses the Scentbird subscription as well. But we both, to be honest with you guys, because we were trying to rework our budget, we just both put a pause on our subscription. So that's the one thing I like too, because it's set up kind of like Shoe Dazzle. I don't know if you guys ever shopped on Shoe Dazzle, but even though you sign up for a monthly subscription, you can actually pause it. Like if there's a month that you don't want to have a cologne or perfume sent to you, you can pause it and then you won't be billed for that month, nor will they send you anything. And then it'll just start back, you know, the following month or whatever. And if you need to do it again, then you do it again. Like there's no limit, you know what I mean? There's no penalty or nothing like that if you want to pause your subscription for a little bit. So, you know, we just pause ours for the sake of our budget, to try to, you know, do some things. But yeah, y'all go check that out. I really like the subscription service. Again, you know, it's better than going to spend like $100. Like a lot of perfumes are expensive, you know what I mean? Like you might pay $100 and some for a perfume. There's this one that I want, and I was actually on the was it fragrance.com or some website that sells all fragrances, and I forget the name of the perfume. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but it's like $125, y'all. Like, okay. And so I would rather pay $15 for a 30-day supply than blind buy a perfume and spend like almost $100 and then I don't like it, you know? So yeah.